Hey everybody! Tonight we reviewed this little gem from 1993 called Ticks, also known as Infested. It was directed by Tony Randall, who also did Hellraiser 2, Children of the Night, and Amityville 1992. Starring Seth Green,
Alfonso Riviera, my favorite.
Carlton from Fresh Prince.
Carlton.
And who else did you say is in it? Clint Howard's in it.
Howard is in it, man. It stars
the girl is what I was...
Amy Dolenz, the would-be scream queen from the early 90s.
Who never was.
Yeah, that's what I said. Would-be scream queen. Did not quite make it. But
what else was she in besides Ticks?
I think she was in Children of the Night, which Tony Randall also did.
I'm drawing a total blank. There was something else big that she wasn't in Brain Scan.
No, not Brain Scan.
Edward Furlong was in Brain Scan.
That was the girl.
He was kind of the girl. He was the girl that was in Brain Scan.
Well, he did scream like a little bitch a couple of times in Brain Scan.
It's true.
But he was not the girl.
So, Ticks, should we,
a little synopsis of the film is...
It's a monster movie.
It is.
More or less monster movie.
It's pretty much about a group of inner city teens that are on this wilderness project to, like, help them get out of trouble, you know? And they happen to come across some murderous ticks that are on steroids from farmers that have been like spraying herbal steroids to make plants grow, which
make the bugs grow.
And the bugs grow and wreak havoc.
Oh my god! It made a cat grow.
And then I don't know. It was a fun movie. I really enjoyed it. Like,
I think that one of the best parts was when, I don't want to give any spoilers away, but the Clint Howard turning into this thing.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
That was good.
I was pleasantly surprised by this. Like, I really didn't know what to expect. But then you get in there and it's like, wow, this actually has like a decent production value, and it's actually kind of fun, and you got, Carlton from
yeah, I mean, for me, Panic was my favorite character. They call me Panic because I never do. And like watching Carlton try and be a hard ass is really funny. Do you think he looked back at it and like laughs about it?
I'm sure he has to look back.
I mean, he's supposed to be like this inner city thug kid, and you're like
using foul language.
You're like Carlton Banks from the Fresh Prince.
I think they were just like looking at it. They're like, okay, Carlton, what can we do with your career to be completely different from Carlton? Let's make you an inner city thug.
I'm not even sure when Fresh Prince started.
It was before this. What year was this movie?
93.
Oh, Fresh Prince would have been on, like late 80s, early 90s?
Maybe.
Oh.
So, either way.
This movie reminded me of like an 80s movie. Like, it was weird to find out that it was from 93.
Well, to me, it reminded me of like the old 50s sci-fi movies, like in theme. Like, it looked kind of more like an 80s movie. But yeah, it was very, very similar to that. But, yeah.
And who would have ever thought that Ticks would have been a villain or a monster in a movie? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of a cool, concept.
Well, I think they also probably just ran out of monster ideas. Like, well, we've used ants, we've used bugs of every sort.
What about fireflies? They haven't done that yet.
If anyone makes a movie
if
anyone makes a movie about fireflies, we will send you a copy of The Shack.
Or killer lightning bugs. That would be cool too.
Or killer ladybugs.
Ladybugs.
Have they done that?
Just the one with Rodney Dangerfield.
That's pretty sweet.
That was pretty
scary.
Jonathan Brandis was in there.
That was
yeah, as a girl.
Soccer is horrifying.
That needs to be a movie review. Ladybugs.
We should.
Yikes. All right. Well, anything else we have to say about it before the Golden Scepters on that one?
Well, maybe we should. I mean, it's not a print one, so about the only way you're going to find it is via bootlegger sites or maybe torrents off the internet. Like, I don't even know. Was this ever officially released on DVD?
Not on DVD. It was on VHS back in the 90s. I don't think it ever hit a DVD release.
So I don't know. Shriek Show or Mondo or some company, if you're watching, you need to pick this one up and give us like a special edition treatment.
Well, Horror Hound actually put that in their 100 movies that aren't available that should be listed in the most recent issue.
Oh yeah,
I agree with them. I think that should be on.
I could see DVD. Like Synapse putting that out or something.
Anybody should put that out. It would be a great addition. It's a fun movie. I mean,
agreed.
I enjoyed it. I've watched it a couple of times, and that's saying something. Usually, if I don't like it, I won't pick it up again.
A lot of the stuff that we watch, I watch it once, and then on the shelf it goes. And this will probably be one that I do revisit at some point.
Yeah, so this one popped out a few times throughout the years.
That's what she said.
Yeah, a few times. Just a few. No, this one's about once a year. I get a bug up my ass.
Get a tick up your ass.
Yeah, bug up my ass, tick up my ass. Yeah.
So Scepters.
James of the Dead. You want to start this?
I'll start it off.
Okay. All right.
I like Monster Movie. I'm giving it an 8.5.
Good call. I like it.
I'm gonna go with an 8.
Okay.
I really liked it. Fun.
I'm also gonna go with 8. I mean, really, I was gonna go with 7, but Panic.
Yeah.
Just
Clint
Howard, Alfonso Riviera, Seth Green.
I think this is one of those movies that, we get trashed for a lot of movies, but this would be a movie we could make a really sweet drinking game out of and just have a lot of fun with.
What would we do for that? Anytime Panic says anything.
Anytime he says something.
Anytime Carlton says anything thuggish.
Yeah.
And it makes me spit my drink out.
Or anytime you see a tick on screen.
That's way
There's
too
a lot
many
of
times.
ticks.
I like the one where the girl gets
the
tick stuck on her back and flips out.
Yeah.
That was actually one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie. Because she really flips the fuck out.
Yeah, and these ticks, I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but they're like...
Yeah.
Like, they're
on steroids.
They're basketball size.
They're hulked up.
It's good stuff. Well, we'll have to come up with some rules for that. So if anyone can think of any rules for a ticks drinking game, let us know. We'll send you a copy of the Shack. You know how it goes.
Yep.
How long has this been going on? Like that was one of the first movies we watched, right?
I don't know. Yeah, nobody
wants it.
Wanted the Shack so far.
Jeremy said that he would take it. That guy that made us watch Abomination.
Yeah, but he made us watch Abomination.
But you made us watch Abomination.
Yeah, so you rescind your right to get the Shack because that's just not fair. Oh my God, the ticks are trying to get in the house.
So anyway, what's up next?
Up next, I believe, have either They Bite or Monster Island. It was I don't want to say a gift. I want to say a donation to to my movie collection, and it was requested that we watch it. So we're gonna probably have to do that. Monster Island starring Carmen Electra, Nick Carter, Adam West, and some jabronis I don't know. It's a rated PG horror movie with an MTV film crew. It's gotta be good. I really need to start drinking if we're gonna do that, but I'm not gonna.
Anyway, we're rambling, so...
Yeah, so we're gonna cut this one off. Up next, either Monster Island or They Bite. We're gonna fist fight to see which one goes, so... Oh, shit. You're fighting him. Alright, we'll be back in a bit.